The Equinox. I just did a session earlier and I could feel what's happening in the field. So first of all, welcome everyone from all over the world. What a beautiful field we're creating together. And I feel all the webinars we did together is building and building and building on each other. And anyone new, welcome as well, who hasn't experienced the webinars. So the work we did already, you will get the benefits in the system. So it's giving transmission cellularly. And what I want to bring, what I get tonight will bring in is instant manifestation on a cellular level. So the transmission will happen, my tennis ball, the transition will happen in the cells, and there may be some fog around the cells, but I want to set the intention that you reset the way you observe shifts, that you actually set the intention on the transformation cellularly rather than the fog or maybe some density which is actually leaving the system. So to reset how we observe our system, almost like instant manifestation, or not waiting for integration or processing, to honor that you're there already. And the rest is simply just detoxing from the fields. It's just different fields leaving the system. So this is really, really a beautiful time to be here. The Equinox especially, I can feel the field. So what I could see in the session I just did was that your whole being, if you imagine that your DNA is made up of genetic information from different star systems. So you're not, for example, maybe you're Pleiadian or Sirian, but you're actually from multiple stars, multiple universes and councils, galactic councils. And if you imagine that there's the center, which is the all-knowing creation, God state, and there are all these different Pleiadians, for example, Sirians, all these different beings or star systems are connected to you, which is here, the center, okay? Because you are connected to all of them, because this is the makeup of our DNA. We're all hybrids. So this information is in us. And what I perceive is happening on the Equinox right now is that man's footprint of the experience of being here, right now, is being transformed or integrated. That this all being part of creation of source is dropping down into us and down into each of the chakras and activating especially the heart area and dropping down into the chakras of Mother Earth. And then our footprint information is also moving. So I want you to imagine, set the intention that you're accepting your star being, your whole inner knowing, to drop into your consciousness, and everything you've experienced is positive. It's not negative. See it as positive. See it as an experience. And was needed to integrate all the different aspects of your soul or all the different star systems, because they're all from different frequencies and they all have different density in the system. So by us living it out for them, we've integrated it, but we've integrated it now, and it's ready to bring down the inner knowing into you now, and then all the knowledge and wisdom up of being here on Earth. So take a deep breath into your cells and be aware of your DNA with all this information you have in your DNA. It's coming from your ancestors too. Different past lives. Giving space, and imagine your channel is stretching. And then all experience can come up from the deep core of your roots. And then this knowing part is dropping down. Just keep that intention the whole time. There's nothing to do. It's all happening already. And simply being aware of your subtle bodies, your non-physical bodies. And it's almost like you can imagine the Pleiadian frequencies or colors or vibrations dropping down into your DNA, because this is all you. It's happening, it's happened already, and the transformations in the system. And breathe into your spine. Imagine the wind blowing through your spine, space in the spine, space in the back of the heart, space inside you. Everything's flowing. And this aspect of your inner knowing is dropping down your channel into you. And there's nothing to do. It's about surrendering, simply giving space and surrendering. Everything's an experience, which is an important experience. And you may or may not get different sensations in the body, and it's all okay. Mind may be active, it's all okay. And simply breathe, taking a deep breath into your cells. And if the mind's active, just give space. Distractions on the outside helps to go deeper on the inside. I'm breathing inside, and within that breath, there's lots of space, lots and lots and lots of space. Beautiful. And as that's coming in, there's a spiral in the system. It's like the tennis ball coming down, but it's spiraling in very smoothly. And there's another one spiraling up. Beautiful. As I say, it's like the two of them are spiraling. One is spiraling down, and the other one's spiraling up. This is happening in the DNA. The DNA as well is spiraling. Your whole being is taking over your DNA and moving into the DNA. So this is raising the frequency beyond the experiences that are in the DNA. So the genetic information is changing, has changed. It's unraveling, 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 transforming, transforming, transformed. Simply giving space. Go very deep. And this is going into your cells. It's like that information that golden sun is in every cell. Red space in your channel. Imagine space opening up in the spine. It's another level of rebirthing yourself. The golden age. Breathing into that space. How are you feeling as this shift has taken place? It's expanding, expanding, expanding. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into our roots, and it's going higher and higher and higher. Feeling energy, tingling, subtle energies in stomach and genitals. Deep pain releasing, heaviness in brain, head. Just simply breathe into it. Energy in the legs. So much space in the neck. Feel in the middle of the universe. Moving, moving, moving. Something's opening between lungs, neck, and the back. Exactly. Soft, golden, totally divine. Like my spine is stretching sideways and I'm breathing there. Yeah, so it's moving this way. And it's also moving this way. And then it's spiraling around. It's almost like the Big Bang. Creation. yawning, flow, nose, eyes, goosebumps. Spine is jerking. So the spine may jerk because your spirit's getting in, and it's like turbulence. It's like the energy's moving. So simply give it space, accept what's happening and give it space. It really is surrendering. It's happening already. And there's nothing to do. It's simply happening. I described it as snake skin, but it's more the snake skin, releasing the snake skin, but it's more than that. It's going in as well. It's almost like the snake skin, instead of releasing from the system, it's going into itself. It's going in. So nothing's being lost. Everything's important. And everything is. Soul fragments too. I got a picture of, for example, all my experiences in every life and saying, oh, wow, I agreed to it because I needed this for all the different star councils. So it's all one and it's all okay. So it integrates. All those experiences come into my system. The experience goes up and the new information comes down. And it goes through the heart. It goes down into the heart area. The heart area becomes that intelligent creation field. And then it comes up. And all your subtle bodies come in. And now you've integrated, so it's all those subtle bodies too, or your energetic light bodies from your different star nations can also come down. I often worked with the different star beings of light, for example, like the Pleiadians, and they couldn't come into the physical form because they couldn't handle the frequencies or the emotional body. But now we've integrated everything so they can come down into the system, into us, into ourselves. It's ourselves coming into ourselves. And this is integrating on the DNA level. Yeah, exactly. The light language is really coming in. Getting stronger, you're getting in more and more and more. And a lot of people are channeling different star nations. And it's like, it's all us. It's all us. And it can come down cellularly. pure vibration. And you're channeling yourself. Because that intelligent field is you, cellularly. Because you are everything. Brain is releasing density and resetting. And I got a vision of everyone is connected to this field in their channel. And excuse me, some of us don't know we're connected to that field. And then we are that field. So it's like it's dropping down fully into our consciousness. So there's no filters anymore. So it's like that field is pure and sacred, and it's dropping into you now and dissolving the filters. And that's going into your cells. So that is pure creation. So that means cellularly you are creation. And then you are in your full potency of your creation, of your soul's potency or potential. It's integrating because each one of you have different amounts of DNA from different systems. And they're integrating right now. Or integrated. And it's coming in, you're taking over your own DNA. The only comparison I have to this frequency is when I connect to Buddha's frequencies cellularly. Cernanda or Jesus frequencies, Christ frequencies, pure golden. Which makes sense, like Christ is coming down to earth within us. And there's different archetypes, yes, coming in. Breathe into your cells. give space to the cells as your body is adjusting to these frequencies. Just simply stay with the body wherever you're feeling something. Give space and breathe into it, because the body is simply integrating at the moment these new frequencies. So the cells have changed already, and now there's just different information releasing around the cells and leaving the body. It's almost like in the stadium when you turn on the stadium lights. It's like the lights are switched on, cells are switched on. So it's this sword of justice, of truth. For me, it's like a Tina's sword of truth and justice. And yeah, beautiful. And the digestion is just simply allowing everything to release what needs to release. Breathing into digestion. Giving lots of space, or anywhere you feel pressure, it's okay, give space. Breathe into it. This is clearing all the filters in our system. From the ancestors or from our own experiences or the collective. Is spiraling out of our system. And breathing into your cells, and that consciousness is literally in your cells now. It's moving, moving, moving. And as I feel the energy is just moving, 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 moving. With space in the center. And cellularly, this is moving. Creation at the purest form. Breathing into your cells. Frequency is getting really high. Feels like levitating, exactly. My computer is reacting. Unity consciousness, multiple universes. Unity consciousness of the multiple universes, exactly. My computer is really reacting. Breathe into all your cells. And you're moved into your own cells on a much deeper level. There's nothing to do. Be. It's really breathing into your cells and giving space. Getting that. It's like the light beings coming to Earth, but it's us. It's ourselves, our own light beings coming into the cells, into the bone marrow, into the skull, into the tissue, into the DNA and the cells. Yeah, beautiful. Feels like total communion with all. Very fast and spinning. So different parts of the body, the brain, everywhere is is clearing or being in this new frequency. I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say, what's going on. It's so strong and so pure. Bodiless, totally safe. I love that. Beautiful. Third eye's been totally adjusted. Pineal gland too in the brain. Everything is. Sparkling inside. Yes. Even in the feet, every bone, every tissue, every fiber of your being in the DNA. going into it, looking through a telescope. Out into the universe, but the universe in us. Star charts are in us. The universal codes are in us. The light language is in us. Light codes. Sacred geometry is in us. Breathing into your cells, new cells, new vibration. Right. The swirling energies from down of the earth and up to the stars, sun are becoming more balanced, truly mingling, which gives more space and feeling of peace. Beautiful. Thank you, John. Feels like your whole star being is in yourself cellularly. And each of your star beings from multi-dimensional universe too is in your system now. It's all you, creation. In your DNA. Creation is on completely in your DNA. Your whole system has changed. You may get, so the system is completely changed. So this creation source is in your cells completely. In the next day or something, you may get this like energies coming off, but inside it's changed. I want you to invite you to set the intention, I've changed cellularly. Even if there's different things, the body's giving off different sensations. Bring the awareness on the change, the shift, because it's instant. It doesn't need to be integrated on the cellular level. The rest is just old energies leaving. So your whole being is in your cells, turned on. All your light bodies are in your cells, turned on, and DNA on. Like we say, it feels like a birth of a new era within. And it's interesting, what I get, it feels like the archetype Eros, child Eros, creation is in us. Beautiful. I feel that, no, I feel all that no longer serves me is leaving. Breathing into your cells. Totally transformed. Your whole being, star being, is in your cells cellularly. In your brain, in the tissues, the muscles, the cells, the DNA, the bone marrow. Your whole being is in your bone marrow in a new way. Your whole being's in your left side in a new way. Your whole being's in your right side in a new way. Your whole being's in your spine, your nervous system, your organs in a new way. Behind you, in front of you. Your whole light being's in your roots. Your channel, your core. Creation is in your cells, fully on. So it's the divine consciousness is in your cells cellularly. Breathing into every cell, space, unity consciousness, creation. And your potential is in. Your potential is in. You're totally in and the filters are gone. You have direct connection with source in you. the unicorn. It's beautiful, Esther. First time I really could feel I'm totally changed and new senses of safety in my field, my body. New senses will get stronger in the next days. Yes. Your left side, new left side supports your new right side in a new way. Your new front supports the new back in the new way. Your new back supports your new front in the new way. Above supports below in the new way. Below supports above in the new way. Creation is in me. Gratitude is in me. Infinity, timeless. Infinity, ocean of light. Beautiful. I am an infinity ocean of light. Beautiful. Contentment. And simply open up this field to the whole universe and everybody in this universe. It's going to the whole planet Earth and everybody in it. Arrived. Your whole being is in. Your whole potency of your potential is in. Turned on. Trust. The divine inside you. And yeah, let's do that again. Oliver, good. We've shifted completely. Okay, before we do that, what you are right now with this new level of consciousness, if you reflect into your life, into your relationship, into your finances, into your relationship with everyone around you and your life. So how you started this webinar or how you were born compared to now, do you see how much that, imagine it took you off course, how much it would have taken you off course, okay? So now with this new level of frequency, bring it back to conception. So your soul can bring you back in alignment, but on course in this lifetime. in this lifetime. So with all the filters that was in you at the beginning of the webinar, they're gone. So how you would have lived your life if you had direct consciousness like this, now bring this level of consciousness back to your conception. And now your life goes on course into your potential, your truth. Beautiful. Now, can give the same gift back to both your parents, that they also can bring their life back on course. So it's like a sailing boat that was off course, but now you have the correct coordinates. So now you go on course. And your parents just went on course. So now your parents, I invite your parents to give it back to their parents and all the way back to the ancestral line. So all the ancestors who had a challenging life can now go back on course into their potential. So all the ancestors now have the opportunity to go fully back on course. This is rewriting history, because we always spiraled back and had to complete and spiral back and do it again and do it again. But now we have harmony, balance, and now all the ancestors are back on course. Imagine that's happening in every single lifetime that you've been in, that you give this level of consciousness into every time you were born. And every time you were born, you can bring your life back into balance and back on course. And that information is going back to the ancestors in every single lifetime too, to bring all the ancestors back on course. So all the timelines are dissolving and rewriting the system. Now the ancestors, as they all live their lives on course, are sending us the results through the ancestral lines to our great-grandparents, grandparents, to our parents, and to us. And we send this information on to our children, siblings, and to the whole collective field. Now the whole collective field have the information of how to go back on course into alignment. Breathing into your new self, your new level of consciousness. Because now you know how to reset systems and how to be in your potential. Bring that level of consciousness back into the when you're born, and now bring your life even further back on course. Because you now have new levels of consciousness and knowing. Bring it through all your lifetimes, future lifetimes, past lifetimes, parallel universes that you're in at the moment, galaxies. The whole system is imploding now and going back on course into wholeness, oneness, unity consciousness. New step for mankind. That's what I hear. Now imagine your first incarnation on this planet, on Earth, how conscious you would be of keeping everything in alignment because you're back on course. So imagine your first time you incarnated on this planet, you were like this, and you brought the whole planet back on course. So your footstep on this planet were always conscious and in balance and totally aligned. Sacred Gaia. Breathing into new cells. All your new left side supports all your new right side in a new way. Left side supports the right side in a new way. Right side supports the left side in a new way. Front supports the back in the new way. Back supports the front in the new way. Above supports below in the new way. Below supports above in the new way. Creation is in me, cellularly, my heart. Creation is around me, equally balanced. I am one with the universe. I am one with all unity consciousness. Reborn. Breathe from your heart up into your brain. Reborn, embodied, aligned. totally changed cellularly on every level. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. That was beyond beyond words. I don't know what to say. Divine gratitude to everybody, to all of us, to creation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So see you all on Sunday. Thank you. Wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We did it. We did it. Thank you, everyone, for your love and support and for your bravery coming into this. And what a great, incredible field we were embraced in. And yeah, thank you all. Thank you, Sergio, for supporting in the background, holding space, for all the technical part and everything else. Thank you, everyone. Send you so much love and gratitude. Wow. Thank you.